Hi, and welcome to Geno's Picks. Back again? You love punishment. 2-2 last week, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you we only covered one of those because they missed an extra point. Not important. 22-32 on the year, 10 games below 500, but so many weeks of football left. If we got hot now and eclipsed that, how much money would we have? Don't get ahead of yourself. Let's focus on week 14. Let's get to Geno's Picks. My first pick, the Broncos are getting one from the Titans in Tennessee. Look at that, people. We picked up right where we left off because Tennessee isn't actually on fire anymore. But I will tell you something about that state. Right now, it is smoking. Because the cinder. Look, I said it last week in my podcast, and I'll say it again this week. The Broncos defense may have had a bit of a hangover coming into this year, but they woke up last week just like I thought they would because they had to back up the backup quarterback, Paxton Lynch, just like they did last year with Brock Osweiler. And you may remember this last year when Osweiler left and noodle-armed Peyton Manning came back, they played even bigger. So do not worry whether it's Trevor Siemian, who right now is questionable, or it's Paxton Lynch who starts, because Siemian has the experience, and even if Paxton Lynch is there, let me tell you something about Tennessee. They've never been one to get in the way of a really good Lynch. They hang people. Take Denver in the point you're getting. All right, my next pick, the Steelers are giving 3 to the Bills in Buffalo. I know what you're saying. Steelers are coming off a huge win, and they're heading for a huge letdown. We got it that time. And I couldn't agree more. Just the best. I couldn't agree more because they're heading to Buffalo, the biggest letdown in the NFL. This is a team that has the longest playoff drought in the league, and they don't seem to be doing much about it, if anything at all. Yeah, they signed LaShawn McCoy a couple years ago, but what have they done since then to upgrade the team? They hired washout coach Rex Ryan, who in the offseason brought in his brother Rob. They took glorified backup Tyrod Taylor and gave him a contract extension. And last week they even tried to bring back Percy Harvin. Wow, maybe the Bills should be the team playing on every Thanksgiving because this is a team that's become synonymous with settling. Not to mention, both the Ryan boys' belt buckles are getting bigger every year. The Bills may keep it close early, but they will fade late. Take the Steelers, lay the field goal. Cowboys-Giants game. Who do you like it, Joe? Wrong! The Cowboys are giving 3.5, just like the first thing, are giving 3.5 to the Giants at MetLife Stadium Sunday night. These two teams last met in the opener when the Giants defense and the Cowboys' own wide receiver, Terrence Williams, gave the Cowboys their only loss of the season. But since then, the Cowboys' 1-2 punch of Dak Prescott and Zeke Elliott have gotten better and, more importantly, more confident every week. Meanwhile, your fraud of an 8-4 team, Joe, that couldn't cover against the Steelers last week, they're a fraud, and everyone knows it because after a 2-3 start, they proceeded to reel off 6 straight wins against some very bad teams, beating the Ravens, the Rams, the Eagles, the Bengals, the Bears, and the Browns. Geez, that's not a cake schedule. That's a candy schedule because it's so soft in the middle. See? That's why these jokes don't get on TV, because those cute jokes are stupid. That was a stupid joke. Should we do another one? Ravens, Rams, Eagles, Bengals, Bears, and Browns. Really, the last time I saw something with that many stiffs in the center of it, I was watching a gangbang. See? That's what these people want. Oh, where was I? Oh, and if you're... Why are you still watching these? And if you're having trouble remembering those 6 teams, don't worry, because you'll be hearing them in order 1 through 6, the first picks of the draft in April. They're terrible. And by the way, if you're worried about the hook, don't be with the 3.5, because the Giants will be without JPP, and that's the half digit that's going to make all the difference. Dallas' offensive line will push them all over the field. Take the Cowboys, lay the 3 and a hook. We've been good with Monday night. Oh, did I sound surprised? Don't show them I'm which brings us to our Double Your Money Monday night pick. The Ravens are getting a TD from the Pats in Foxborough. Really? An entire touchdown from a Ravens team that is not only no stranger to facing the Patriots in big late season games, but are playing the best football of the season right now. Not only have Joe Flacco, UD represent, and the Ravens won 4 of their last 5 with that only loss coming to the Cowboys, they're facing a Patriots team that may look fine without Gronk, but this is a stat that you must have heard by now. They average 5 points less a game without Gronk in the lineup. And if you do the math, that means the Ravens are getting a dozen. No, it doesn't. I'm making stuff up. But it doesn't matter because here's one number you cannot dispute. The Ravens have the best defense in football right now, and that will keep this game close. Not to mention they have Justin Tucker, who aside from Ray Rice is the hardest kicker in Ravens history. Take the Ravens and the TD you're getting. Those are Geno's Week 14 picks.